Okay, so this is an introduction to what Symantec Data Center Security Advanced Server can provide. In this quick demo, I'm going to show how we could help mitigate legacy OSs, for example, Windows 2003 that comes end of life here in July 15th-ish, I believe, of 2015. So we have a machine here. It's a Windows 2003 box. We see that I have a null policy that I've created and applied to it. So right now, this box is essentially the same thing as a normal box that's going to be end of life and has no protection. So what I'm going to do is show you the box. We see right here that it's 2003 Service Pack 2, and we'll also open up a command prompt and run a host name. We see that the name's Win2K3, and we will also get its IP address. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you that there's on the C drive a temp folder with a test file. In the test file it just says test file. Now we're going to go over to my Kali Linux box, and we're going to run a program called Metasploit that helps us exploit these types of vulnerabilities. Okay, so we've started Metasploit. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for a known vulnerability of the SMB service. So using this, we'll search all the 1412 exploits. The one that we're going to exploit is called MS08067. So we're going to copy this, and we'll find a little info about this particular patch. Since this patch isn't applied to the Windows 2003 bots, it's obviously vulnerable. So we'll see here, it'll tell us information. It's a Windows platform. These are the available targets, and we'll see that 2003 SP2 English is one of the platforms that are vulnerable. These are the remote host is what we are going to have to set. So from here we'll use this exploit. So in this exploit we're going to have to set the remote host that we are trying to exploit, which is the Windows 2003 bots that we see is 0.40. So now we will see what type of payloads we can send to it. What we're going to actually want is we want to get a reverse shell. So we're going to use the reverse TCP shell. And we're going to set the payload to that. So now here the reverse shells are connect back to our machine, so we want to make sure that we set the local host IP address, which I know is 108. So if we do an IF config, we see that I'm 192.168.0.108. We're going to set that, and now we will actually run the exploit. Here, if you see I run a host name, that it shows the host name is Win2K. I do a vir 5.2. And what we will do is here we are going to go into the temp directory. We'll delete that test.txt, and we're going to remove the temp directory. We're going to exit out and close this. So now we're going to see over here on my Windows 2003 box, there is no longer a temp directory.